now live from 4 Pines Park this afternoon. It's the SRL Premiership. The Broncos taking on the Manly Seagulls. And with the Broncos solidifying their spots in finals footy starting next week, they are here tonight to make sure they take out that minor premiership. While Chaz Dingo and the Seagulls will be looking to end the season on a high, already talking about season 2. Had a mid-season comeback that was dashed away last week with an unfortunate loss to the Eels. But all is on the line tonight. Contracts up for grabs. Many of these players hoping to be back for season 2, but we all know of the talent coming through the junior grades at the moment. But Bronson Dixon about to get the game underway here at 4 Pines Park. It's 1 versus 6 in the round 7 fixture, the final round of this regular SRL season. And it's Daniel Punch who takes the first hit up of the afternoon.
He's held there. Held 2.
So a superb afternoon here in Manly.
Hands away.
These two teams to wrap up the regular season.
He's held there. 4. Get back. Look at me.
As the Seagulls have already discussed their ideas for captaincy, coaching and players recruitment and retention for season 2. As we see Chapman Kenny take it down that right hand touchline. They make it to their end of the sets. They start the game well, the Seagulls, punching it down to Pete Veretto, who finds himself back in that fullback position this week for the Broncos. Good inside ball to Jackson Ellison, gets his first touch of the afternoon. It's Theo Scott taking down a good tackle. It's Cherry Evans around the top. Malachi Bergen taken down. Good tackle by Albi Akarangi, assisted by Brad Goodwin. As the Broncos look to get it away, it's Levi Raymond who's just kicked it into his own player. And the Broncos have given away an early penalty. As Thompson finds the sideline and only 15 metres out here for the Seagulls. That's Akarangi. First play the ball. Short ball to McKinney. Wasn't really expecting that one. He come near side to Akarangi. Long ball out to Thompson. Thompson's wrapped up well. Plays the ball 8 metres out. They come left side again. Out to Crimp. Michael Crimp gets a good pass from Robbie Elms, but can't find a way through. Dingo to Elms. Good defence so far here by the Broncos. Final tackle. Good kick, but Tuss has picked it up. Bounced off his knee and into his hands. And the Broncos survive. Bit of a mix up there. Mark Irons thought he heard the referee's whistle. I think it was some fan in the crowd who's brought a whistle themselves. As Hastings plays the ball, they come near side. Dixon inside ball to Veretto. Caken down front on. Good tackle by Mary Passy. Finds herself back in the starting lineup this week. Lennox Prakash on the bench after another injury to this big prop forward for Manly. Arguably one of the finds of the season. Lennox Prakash. Not only with his running ability, but his kicking is one of the best in the league. As the Seagulls and Matthew Harris make some metres up through the middle. They find themselves in the Broncos 10 here, Manly. Near side to Passy. Passy looking to surge forward. Brought down just short. Only inches by the flag. Thompson. Stopped in his tracks. Plays the ball. Crutcher goes to the right to McKinney. Puts it high. It's a good kick by McKinney. Comes down for Michael Crimp. And the Sea Eagles get over for the first try of the afternoon. Michael Crimp takes down an Aidan McKinney special. And the home fans enjoyed that one. McKinney starts it to the right, hoping for it to come back in, but it doesn't. The score remains 4 points to 0 here to Manly. And I just noticed Pete Veretto on the sidelines as McKinney was lining up that kick, just getting some treatment on that left leg. Looks to be okay now, but we will keep an eye on him as this game gets back underway. As Bronson Dixon sends it deep down to McKinney, and then Matthew Harris.
One, release.
As Manly look to resettle things after that opening try of the afternoon. Michael Crimp coming down from that Aidan McKinney high ball, which seemed like it took forever to come back down to the field of play. And Michael Crimp just flying over.
Tackle 5, hold.
I think it was it was Sam Hodgson. In fact, as McKinney puts the kick in, it's not a great kick, picked up by the Broncos skipper.
That's one. Move.
And Kelly's taken down just on the Manly side of halfway. Good long ball out to Liam Raymond. Breaks one tackle, but then forced into touch. So another unforced error from the Broncos. That's the second of the afternoon. It was a good initial run by Levi Raymond, but he's just stepped into touch. And the Sea Eagles will restart just short of their own 30. It's Robbie Elms who takes it forward, taking a good tackle by Jake Tuss. Tuss playing at the lock position this afternoon.
2 on the kick going.
A few changes for the Broncos. Bo Settler finding himself on the bench once again.
3 hands away.
That right shoulder continuing to give him some trouble. And Malachi Bergen making his way into the second row after a few weeks on the bench, I'd have to say, which was a bit disappointing after his pre-season form. As the Sea Eagles find themselves at the end of the set, and Mahakarangi given the duties to put the ball down to Joey Kelly as he brings it back in a good strong run. Brought down by Chaz Dingo just short of the 30. They come right to Bergen, gets the offload to Jackson Allison. Good tackle by Brad Goodwin up over the top. To Hastings, the Englishman goes through the middle. Good run by David Hastings. Gets the Broncos up over the halfway line. They come right again to Jake Tuss. Powerful man, brings it forward. Good tackle by Akarangi though. This time to Raymond. Levi Raymond takes it into the Manly 20 for the first time this afternoon. Goes back to Dixon. Dixon puts it high. Not a great pick. Put under a lot of pressure. And it's taken down by Cherry Evans.
He's held there.
As the Broncos look to be a little bit nervous.
2 hands away.
Either that or a little bit complacent. We'll have to wait and see how this game plays out as McKinney looks to dummy.
Held there. 3.
Goes himself. Taken down the good tackle by Bergen. That's Brad Goodwin up over the halfway line. Crutcher to play it at the dummy. Out to McKinney. Long ball out to Dingo, the skipper.
Hold.
Has had a quiet last couple of weeks, Chaz Dingo. But will be happy with the start the Sea Eagles have had. As Thompson puts it deep. Down into Broncos territory. Taken by Hodgson.
1. Release. He's held there.
It's a good tackle by Luke Thompson. As Veredo goes straight through the middle. The fullback picking up some easy metres. Taking it just outside their own 40. Robinson, wide ball quickly to Bergen. Looking to catch the Manly outside centres.
Back with me.
They come back near side to Veredo, looking to make another break, and he does make some more metres up through the middle, the big fullback. This time to the left, they find Malachi Bergen again. Final tackle for the Broncos. Options both directions, they go to Raymond this time. Raymond puts up a high kick, it's a good kick by the halfback. But it's Kane Chapman-Kenny who comes down with it.
Here's tackle 1.
17 and a half minutes into this one here at 4 Pines Park. And the Seagulls hold a 4-0 lead. Round 7 action here in the SRL Premiership. As the Seagulls look to make their own way out of their half. Good touch by Daniel Punch. We get to Matthew Harris, who plays the ball. They come near side Thompson to Mary Passy. Mary Passy makes it up just over the 40. Good run by the young lady. To Crutcher. Thompson puts it in, tackle 5. Again, down to the wing of Joey Kelly.
That's 1. Move!
Again, taken down well by Cherry Evans. Kelly will be looking to make an impact this afternoon. The skipper leading his side to the top of the table last week, and this week looking to solidify that top spot. And they won't do with that sort of play the ball as Jake Tuss knocks it on. And the Seagulls get another shot inside the Broncos half. As Dingo goes through the middle, and Chaz Dingo goes straight under the uprights from the set play, and the Seagulls go 8-0 up. Too easy from the Seagulls fullback. Some weak defence by Jake Tuss as Levi Raymond just dives in hope. McKinney will have no issues here. The Seagulls have got 10 points to 0. Coming up 20 minutes been. So that's the easiest try that Chaz Dingo would have scored this season. This is third of the season. And Manly off to an extremely good start here at home, taking on the league leaders. As Dixon again gets the game back underway, down to the try scorer who gives it to Lennox. Prakash makes his way off the bench. Tests out that left knee. Was heavily strapped before the game, but it looks like he's ripped it off as he came onto the park. Greg Heff as well, finding his way off the interchange bench for an early touch. Akarangi out to Passy.
He's held there. 4. Move.
Thompson puts it deep on the 4th. Finds a bit of space out the back. Veredo's covering. But a good kick by the Seagulls. Forces the Broncos deep into their own territory.
He's held there. Held 2.
This time to Raymond through the middle. The newly appointed Kiwis captain
Back with me. Held.
makes his way up over the halfway line. A proud moment in the Raymond family. Was quoted as saying it's his proudest moment in his sporting career to lead the Kiwis in the upcoming Anzac Series. As the Broncos find themselves in the Seagulls 20 as Sadler gets up slowly, plays the ball for Robinson. They go back to Raymond, who puts in another high kick that's gone a little bit too far this time. Taken down by Chapman-Kenny with no troubles.
Right, here's tackle 1.
And the Seagulls get things back under control. Short ball to Heff. Broncos not happy with that. Calling for a forward pass. Referee says play on as
Held
Passy
free. Held.
takes it up into some strong contact. That's Malachi Bergen. Again, that's Greg Heff to Jake Tuss.
He's held there. Fifth and last. Marcus, lock in.
Near side, Passy playing the ball. Final tackle for the Seagulls. Crutcher comes near side to Thompson. And it's a good kick by the 5'8". Again, finds Veredo up a little bit short. And the Seagulls
Release. Held.
forcing the Broncos to start the set on their own 30.
Hands
Correction,
away.
that was Chaz
Held
Dingo's
there.
4th try of the season. Takes him up to equal 3rd on the try-scoring list.
Back to 10.
Joining the Rabbitohs, Kurt Maul and Aaron O'Hare.
1. Release.
Sorry, Kurt Maul and Thomas Mendonca, as the Broncos have given away another
That's
possession
his second.
on their own half, on the halfway line. So frustration starting to creep in for Joey Kelly,
3. Hands away. Held.
as that's 3 or 4. That's 4 unforced errors in this first half
4. Get back.
by the
Look at
Broncos. As Manly look to capitalise, they come near side, and Mary
Marcus,
Passy
lock in. He's held there.
again looking to find some tiring Broncos defence, but she can't. Elms and Thompson, another good kick by Luke Thompson. Veredo's back this time, and he brings it out just short of the
That's 1.
30.
Move. 2. He's held there. Right, that's a 3rd.
Almost another turnover. It's Bo Sadler, just gets to that one. And the Broncos dicing with danger here a little bit in their own half,
4. Move. Held.
as Veredo tries to settle things down.
5. Hold on the 10.
So
He's
final
held there.
tackle, Jake
Let
Tuss
him
with the
up.
ball. He's going to play it. Robinson looks to go left, and he goes right to Dixon. And Dixon sends it down to the wing of Michael Crimp, the try scorer. Crimp brings it back well.
Held. 1. Release.
Evades the tackle of Mark Iron, but eventually taken down by Pete Veredo.
That's your second.
So coming up 30 minutes, been in the first half here at 4 Pines Park. Manly still leading 10 points to 0. Early tries to Michael Crimp, and then to the skipper Chaz Dingo, as the Broncos, Jake Tuss has given away a penalty. Lazy running. And that's the 3rd penalty of the afternoon for the Seagulls. Another try here, and that would really put a dent in the first half.
1. Release.
As they go to the right side, through the hands to the skipper, Chaz Dingo taken down just on the 20. Good quick play the ball by the New South Wales captain.
3.
That's McKinney.
Held.
Up to the 10, they go back right side to Cherry Evans, looking to sneak his way round the tackle of Iron. And Theo Scott, this time to the right. They find Goodwin. Goodwin looking to push his way over. To the left again to Thompson. Puts in the little grubber. Lennox Prakash picks it up. Looked to be over for a second, but then pushed back. And the Broncos survive.
He's held there. Right, here's tackle 1.
Another mix-up by the Broncos, and they've given the ball away yet again. This is not what we've come to see from the Broncos this season. Unforced errors and mistakes in their own half early in the set, as the Seagulls get redemption on that last play.
2.
Dingo's going to play it right out in front of the uprights, 11 metres out. Left to Thompson.
Held. 3. Marcus locked
Wasn't quite expecting it this time. They go to the right to Crimp, to Dingo.
That's tackle 4. Hands
Wrapped up in a good tackle by Malachi Bergen. Back to the left this time, McKinney. Good ball to Prakash.
Held.
Looking to shrug his way through. 7 metres out here, the Seagulls. Final tackle. Crutcher goes back to Thompson. That's a good kick by Thompson. But Kelly goes up and the Broncos skipper diffuses that one. And they survive again. Hoping to make their way through their own set. Not the sort of form they'll be hoping to take into next week's final series. Season 1, the semi-finals of the SRL Premiership starting next week. Live here on SRL TV. As Dixon goes through the middle, gets the offload to Robinson. It's a good offload by Dixon. And it's a good run by Robinson. Sets it up 25 metres out, right out in the front of the uprights. Veredo goes to the left. They find Theo Scott, who cuts back in. Good run by Scott. Almost making his way through. They come back to the right. Raymond goes inside to Jake Tuss. He can't push his way through. Final tackle here. They come near side to Raymond. On the toe to Big Pete Veredo. And Vereto's claiming it. The referee likes it as well. And Pete Veredo goes down and scores the Broncos' first try of the afternoon. Third try of the season for Veredo. And one that his team will be extremely grateful for as Dixon lines up the conversion. Looking to add the extra 2. Doesn't have any issues. And it's 10 points to 6 here at 4 Pines Park. Coming up, 4 minutes remaining until half time. Considering the amount of mistakes and turnovers the Broncos have given away, if they can head into the sheds 10 points to 6 down,
that's one. Move.
I'd say Joey Kelly will be reasonably happy considering, and we'll be looking for a solid, more complete second half performance by the league leaders.
He's held there. Held. 3.
They go to the left this time. They find Theo Scott. Good tackle by Robbie Elms. This time it's Bergen. Taken down by a 3-man tackle. It's Akarangi and Goodwin. Assisted by Cherry Evans. Final tackle wins Raymond, who punches it down to the right wing of Chapman Kenny.
Right, here's tackle 1.
And he's taken down 25 metres out from his own line. Possibly one more set after this one.
He's held there. Move it.
Crutcher plays the ball. Dingo. McKinnon the inside ball to Akarangi. Did a quiet first half. The number 13 for Manly.
He's held there. 4. Get back. Look at me.
To the right to McKinney, inside ball to Dingo, again looking for that lazy defence on the inside. Final tackle here for the Seagulls, 30 seconds remaining. McKinney puts it deep to the left, finds Hodgson. That's a dangerous option. We all know the ability that Sam Hodgson has. As Hunt takes it forward and the siren sounds, half time here at 4 Pines Park. The Seagulls going into the sheds 10 points to 6 ahead of the lead league in Brisbane Broncos. We will be back after this short break. Back live at 4 Pines Park as Aidan McKinney looks to get the second half underway. Round 7 action here in the SRL Premiership. Manly leading at half-time, 10 points to 6. Tries to Michael Crimp and Chaz Dingo. Manly completing 16 of 16 sets in that opening half. While the Broncos, a few mistakes, completing 7 of 11. The word for at half-time, Joey Kelly. Players are risking their position if they continue to play the way they're playing this first half. Bit of a harsh comment by Kelly, I would have thought. But the game is back underway either way, and it's not a great end to the first set after the half-time break for the Broncos, not getting to their kick.
Right, here's tackle 1.
And allows the Seagulls to start their set under minimal pressure as Thompson takes it forward just short of the halfway line on the left-hand edge. Inside ball to Matthew Harris. Good tackle by Jake Tuss though, assisted by Samuel Robinson. Inside again to Akarangi, spilled it, and he's been injured by the looks of it. He's staying down. That'll be Akarangi. Not a good start for the Seagulls. Their number 13 has gone down and come to the sideline. Hoping to be in contention for a Kiwis call-up. And that will not be in his plans to end the season with an injury. Jackson Ellison brings it forward for the Broncos. Had a quiet first half, Ellison. This time it's Jake Tuss up over the halfway line. They stay the near side, cut out ball to Kelly. He's wrapped up nicely. And he looks to be a little bit hurt. Slow play the ball there by the Broncos skipper. Raymond puts it down deep. Down to the wing of Chapman Kenny. Brings it back with a lot of speed. Good tackle by Dixon, however. This time it's Goodwin. Plays the ball. Crutcher to McKinney. Long ball out to Thompson. Looking to stretch this Broncos defence. They go to the left again to Matthew Harris. Looking to get his arms free but can't find any support. Passy to Punch. Up over the halfway line, the Seagulls. Final tackle. It's been a good set. Goes to Thompson. And again, another good kick by Luke Thompson. Down to the wing of Hodgson. And again, it's a dangerous option. Kicking to Sam Hodgson's wing.
He's held there. That's your second.
An absolute dynamite. That kick returns.
Right, that's the third.
As we see him again trying to dance his way through this Manly defence.
Get back. Look at
Dixon plays it on the halfway line. They go right tap back to Hodgson's wing. Comes in for his third touch of the set. Final tackle here for the Broncos. It's been a good set. They get their way to the end of it, and Dixon puts a crossfield kick, finds the turf as well. Dangerous there by the Seagulls, letting it bounce.
Up now.
Goodwin comes away with it. But dicing with danger. Then you've got Pete Veretto hunting that Dixon cross kick, and the Seagulls have coughed it up here. Little knock-on's going to give the Broncos a good attacking opportunity. 35 metres out centre field. They go to Veretto straight away.
That's one. Move. He's held there.
The dangerous man from Greece.
Hands away. Held.
Looking to represent this European international invitational side as Jake Tuss goes close to the line. Only a metre short here, the Broncos. To Hastings, the Englishman looking to get over. David Hastings has powered his way over. Referee's not sure. We might have to see it from another angle. No, David Hastings has got it down. That's a good try by the big Englishman. And the Broncos strike first after half time. Bronson Dixon takes the extra 2, but David Hastings' first try in the SRL, and what a time to score it, what a way to score it. An absolute machine. The strength that he showed to get his arms free and get the ball down, absolutely phenomenal. As the game gets back underway, Aidan McKinnon sends it deep, down to Pete Veretto, who gives it to his David Hastings, his fellow prop Jackson Ellison. This time it's Bergen near side.
That's your second.
McKinnon and Evans take him down. They go back to the right. They go to the try scorer Hastings, who busts through the middle. Bit of confidence here from Hastings. Had a quiet first half, but looks to be getting himself a lot more involved here in the second half as Iron almost gets away. Mark Iron plays it on the 30 for the Broncos. All of a sudden they seem to have found a little bit of a spark as Hunt goes through the middle and gets the offload, and David Hastings goes in for a second. This is quite unbelievable by the big Englishman. Finding himself in support. Grabs himself a double. So quite the start here from the Broncos. Second half action as Dixon again adds the extra 2. 18 points to 6. Sorry, 18 points to 10. That's 12 unanswered points in the opening 12 minutes. David Hastings, just looking at him down there, waiting to retrieve the ball. He is absolutely pumped. He's calling for it, and they go wide to Ellison. Ellison makes a good break up through the middle as well. The whole Manly defence was just focusing on Hastings. And that's a good call by, I think it was Bergen who passed it. Went out to Ellison, and Ellison just made easy meters up to the 40. This time they go back centre field to Dixon. Dixon makes his way over the halfway line. So the Broncos definitely coming out after that halftime break with a lot of extra vigour. And this man in particular, David Hastings, has got his hands on the ball at least half a dozen times in the opening 14 minutes of the second half. Malachi Bergen's played a good game as well. We briefly touched on Bergen earlier on, how he's been playing a lot of minutes off the bench so far this season. Finds himself in the starting 13 tonight, this afternoon. And he's made a good fist of it so far. As Dingo looks to bring it back and spark a comeback for his Seagulls side, but he's taken down a good tackle by Jake Tuss. This time it's Lennox Prakash taking it forward. He's taken a good tackle by Samuel Robinson. They come near side again. McKinnon to Cherry Evans.
Markers lock in.
Taken down. That's final tackle for the Seagulls. They go back to McKinnon. Inside is 40. Looking for a 40-20, but Kelly's back there. Kelly brings it back with a lot of speed.
Release.
But taken down. A good tackle by Evans. This time Robinson makes a bust up through the middle and looks for the offload and gets it. Jackson Ellison, right place at the right time.
He's held there.
The Seagulls have forced him back over the halfway line though.
Held. 3.
That's Simon Hunt.
Back with me.
Plays the ball to Robinson. This near side to Bergen. Again continues this high workload. Near side again to Ellison. Cut out pass to Kelly. Joey Kelly making a good break up down that left-hand sideline. Final tackle here for the Broncos. Who do they go to? Theo Scott finds Raymond. That's a good kick by Raymond. Goes up, but Dingo's safe. Tell you what, Pete Veretto looked to go up for it, and Pete Veretto's got all the height on Chaz Dingo. But I think he mistimed his leap.
Zero tackle, hands away.
In actual fact, I think he was already back on the ground by the time the ball arrived.
Let him go, let him go.
Must have been a pretty excited Pete Veretto. The Seagulls, as the lights come on here at 4 Pines Park, looking for someone to spark a second half revival. Coming up 60 minutes, 3/4 of the way through this game. They go wide to Passy.
He's held there. 4. Get back. Look at me.
Just short of this Broncos 40. Changing it up back inside Prakash to Dingo. Dingo, oh, he's thrown it away. Malachi Bergen.
That's 1.
The ball straight into his hands. It was a good setup by Prakash, finding Dingo on the inside.
2.
But one too many passes, you'd have to say. And the Broncos let off the hook.
Held. 3.
Scott comes to the right. It's Levi Raymond.
He's held there. 4.
Up over the Seagulls 40.
2.
Plays the ball. Tackle 4 here. Tuss gives it to Robinson.
Held. 5.
Taken around the legs
10.
by Lennox Prakash. Veretto finds Dixon on the final. Not a great kick by Dixon. Finds Crimp. But Veretto gets across and Veretto's forced him into touch. An unforced error by the Seagulls. And the nerves are starting to show as Michael Crimp retrieved the ball at least 5 metres inside the touchline, but just got forced out by Pete Veretto and Sam Hodgson. And the Broncos reset 40 out, 20 in. Tuss goes to Veretto. Veretto forces it wide to Theo Scott. Theo Scott in a bit of a foot race there with number 6. They go right to Veretto. This time to Walker. Right out in front of the uprights. 10 out. Wide ball to Tuss. That's a good flat pass to the big prop. Only a couple of metres out here, the Broncos. This time to Raymond. Levi Raymond looking to go over. He's excited. Referee's not sure. Levi Raymond looking to go over. And he's got it down. The Broncos get their 3rd of the afternoon. Their 3rd try in the second half. What was said by Joey Kelly? As Dixon comes through and makes no mistake, 24 points to 10. Coming up 63 minutes been. As Levi Raymond crosses for his first try in his SRL career. What a way to celebrate the captaincy of New Zealand and your first try of the SRL season. What a week. As the game's back underway and Bo Sadler brings it back for the Broncos up to their 20. Short ball from Raymond to Hunt.
2 hands away.
Good angles by Hunt. This time cut out past to Bergen near side.
He's held there.
Bergen continues this high workload. And they stay short side. They go to Veretto. Can't find a way through. Scott playing at the hooker position, it seems. Finds Raymond. Looking for the 40-20, but Dingo gets back. And brings it out to the 25. 25 out for the Seagulls. Penalty here against the Broncos. Goodwin being held down. That was Bo Sadler holding down the tackle. And valuable metres here for the Seagulls as Thompson finds touch on the halfway line, the 40, sorry. And you'd say the Seagulls have to score in this set if they're going to have any chance of finishing their season on a high after leading early 10 points to 0. 24 unanswered points for the Broncos.
3, back to 10. He's held there.
The skipper plays the ball 31 out centre field, and they go left to Passy.
4, get back, look at me.
This time to the right, they find the skipper again. Dingo finds some metres. Met by his opposite. Only a couple of metres out here, the Seagulls. This is their chance. Final tackle. They go back to Thompson. Puts in the grubber. And Mary Passy goes over. Mary Passy scores her first try in her SRL career. And the Seagulls keep their hopes alive. Looking at the offside, but Passy holding her ground, and she timed it well. Great kick by Luke Thompson, finding some space in the backfield as McKinney looking to bring it back to an 8-point margin. No issues there, so 24 points to 16 with 13 minutes remaining. The home crowd looking to spur their team on. Two-try deficit. Definitely within reach as Dixon looks to get the game back underway. Sends it down centre field deep to Chaz Dingo, and the skipper gives it to Greg Heff to bring it forward for the first tackle.
That's one. Move. Hill.
Inside ball to Goodwin.
Up now. That's your second.
And they go left this time to this try scorer.
3.
Hassie is forced back, and a good tackle by, that's number 12, Simon Hunt. Goodwin again gets the offload, this time back to Thompson. Probably didn't need to do it though, he's lost a few metres there. They go back to Goodwin again, inside ball to Dingo. So good run by the fullback and the offload to Foran. Foran finding himself on the park late in the second half. As Thompson goes deep again to Hodgson. Hodgson looking to return one of his trademark runs. But he's taken in a good tackle by the kicker. As this time it's Veretto who goes up through the middle. Up over the halfway line here for the Broncos. Starting to make some good metres as Robinson goes himself, but he's flung it away and given it away. And Goodwin from the Seagulls comes away with it.
2 hands away.
Seagulls looking to come near side, inside ball to Prakash. Prakash met in some hard defence. Simon Hunt along with David Hastings.
That's tackle 4, hands off.
Heff plays the ball, Crutcher goes left to Thompson to Crimp. He's had a quiet game since his try in the opening minutes. Ball hasn't really come his way as Prakash decides to take the kicking duties again. Sends it down to the wing of Joey Kelly. Wrapped up in a good tackle though. Evans takes him well. They go this time to the right. Malachi Bergen looks like he's going to play a full 80 minutes this afternoon. And that motor continues to run.
He's held there. 3.
Near side. This time to Scott.
Held. 4. Move.
Plays the ball on the Broncos 40. Deciding to kick early here. Not a good kick by Allison. Not sure why he was given the kicking duties. I think they were expecting him just to take it up for a good hit up through the middle, but Allison decides to kick, and that's an odd choice by the Kangaroo skipper.
He's held there. 3. Back with me.
So the Seagulls, 25 metres out.
4. Get back. Look at me. Held.
Through Brad Goodwin to play the ball. Crutcher goes to the left to Thompson, to Dingo, out to Crimp. Final tackle here for the Seagulls, 15 metres out, only 5 in from that left-hand touchline. They go to Prakash. Prakash puts it on the foot again. Seagulls calling for a tackle recount. But Simon Hunt claiming he didn't play at the ball, and the referee agrees.
He's held there. That's 1. Move!
And the Broncos come away with it. 5.5 minutes remaining here at 4 Pines Park. As Simon Hunt makes a good break. Up through the middle. Down to the Manly 30. This time it's Dixon taking in a good tackle by Passy. The Broncos looking to seal it.
4. Hold the 10. He's held there.
Mark Iron to play the ball. They go wide to Allison. Short ball to Walker. Sean Walker to play the ball, 11 out. Raymond puts it high. It's going to take a while to come down. Flick back to Pete Barretto, and the fullback scores for the Broncos. Hold up, referee wants to have a look at it. I think there's possible obstruction and a possible knock-on, in fact. Let's have a look and see if he got the ball down. I think he may have dropped it. He has. Pete Barretto's knocked on. And the Seagulls survive. Only 4 minutes remaining though.
1. Release. He's held there. That's your second.
Disappointing for Barretto. Looking for his second try of the afternoon. Didn't see who made the tackle, but it was a good one as Thompson dummies and goes himself. Luke Thompson looking to find his way over the left-hand sideline, but he's been met in a solid tackle, and that was Pete Barretto. And he's forced the ball. Actually, Thompson's tried to get the offload, and this will be interesting. Through the dummy, Broncos fell for. He tries to get the offload here. It's come off the head of one of the Broncos players. And the Seagulls get the ball back. So 3 minutes remaining here at Manly. Thompson plays the ball 22 out centre field. Inside to Lennox Prakash. Up into the Broncos 10. The Seagulls, they have to score here. To Foran. Goes himself, trying to get over. Aiden Foran. Taken down just short. Crutcher gets taken down as well. Tackle 4 here for the Seagulls. They come right side. Greg Heff looking to push himself over. Final tackle, only a metre out. Options left and right. Dingo's playing halfback. They go to the right to Luke Thompson. And the Broncos have stopped him in his track. And it's Malachi Bergen. What a game by the second rower. Has been absolutely everywhere this afternoon. And he makes another hit up. What a performance by Malachi Bergen. As Dixon goes short ball to Walker. Good tackle by number 9 for Manly. That's Crutcher. But the Broncos are going to come away with this one, and they will wrap up the minor premiership here in season 1 of the SRL Premiership. The siren sounds, and the Broncos come away with it. A good win away from home on the road, and the Seagulls season comes to an end, going down 24 points to 16. We hope you enjoyed this afternoon's SRL action. Sit tight for the second game of this doubleheader. It's the Parramatta Eels at home taking on the Penrith Panthers.